Hey gang, today I'm fishing out of beautiful Titusville, Florida. We're on the Mosquito Lagoon. My good friend Captain Brian Pounds is taking me fishing. Whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's gonna be off the hook. Go. That a boy. Yeah, that's got Red Dog written all over it, yes, Brian sir. Pounds.
Come on, buddy.
What a nice fish, Brian.
He's about done. Maybe.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow,
kid. Look at that stud there.
Come on, buddy.
Come here, Betsy.
Water temp's still cold, man. They're
frisky, that
still
is.
Fighting hard.
That is a beautiful redfish right there. Look at that. Woo, look at that blue tail. Nice fish. Definitely oversized, my friend. Definitely got it pretty deep.
Did it?
Yep. Got it pretty deep, even with the circle hook too.
Yeah, I know. You know, I just cut the line.
I would too. Every now and then. Every now and then.
He's not bleeding, so he's cool.
Every now and then, even with the circle hook, you get one deep, and that's the best thing to do. Just cut it and move on. Pretty fish. Good morning. Nice job, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bruiser. Oh, morning, Red Dog action. We launched this morning out of the Haulover Canal. It's a canal that runs between the north end of the Indian River and Mosquito Lagoon here. It's got a great boat ramp in it. We ran about a mile and a half, not real far, up into the lagoon here. And what we're doing now, most of the Mosquito Lagoon area is pretty shallow. You know, a deep spot in the lagoon's about 6 feet, but a lot of it, most of it is 1.5 to 2 foot of water. And we ran up on a bar here, and we're in about 1.5 to 2 foot of water. But there's some real big sand holes here. We got a south wind. Brian's got us set up so we could put cut mullet right in these sand holes. And we tried a couple holes, nothing, and we kind of slid over. Finally picked up a nice redfish. So we're hoping with this south wind that the fish out in front of us, and there was a lot of them when we came in, we hope they'll put their nose into the wind and come to these potholes right here and pick up some of these mullet steaks we got for them. Boy, they're eating it and coming right at us. Feels a little bigger, or he's just got more attitude.
Got a lot of heart.
Yeah, one of the two. He's either just got a ton of tude, or he's bigger. It looks like just a ton of tude. But that's okay, I like attitude. They are so much fun on the light tackle. Using the smaller 15-pound rods today. The Quantum 30s. Well, I was just about to get into some conversation with you about, this particular size fish, 21, 22 inches long.
Right.
Do you find those fish a lot together? Like,
normally,
for
yeah,
us,
they do. When you get on a bite like this and these sand holes, we just stay. I mean,
they'll be together. You'll have a bunch of them.
You could catch, 3. You could catch 10 or 12.
Okay.
All be the same size.
I got you. All right.
I always like to pinch them right. Come on, get up there. You won't get up there. I'm trying to get that fin to raise. You won't do it. Cool.
Nice job,
awesome.
my friend. All right, little buddy.
They got tight. That don't feel like a catfish. Oh, took my heart, stole my pride, buddy.
It happens. It picked it up. Lack of commitment.
Broke my heart and stole my pride.
You know what I tell my customers? They're only feelings, they'll grow back.
Exactly.
Hey gang, this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you about coolers. You know, there's a lot of opportunity in the cooler market. There's a lot of brands out there to choose from. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about why I choose Engel coolers. First of all, you'll notice the hinges are all nice and recessed. You know, I throw a cast net most mornings that I go fishing. Nothing worse than getting your cast net caught on the hinges on your cooler day in and day out. Even the hinges on the back of the cooler are all recessed, so there's nothing for you to catch your fishing line on. My customers walking around with rods and reels all the time, all that stuff is recessed. It's got an incredible seal in it as well. The seal just keeps ice for days. You can see that seal set up right there. It's absolutely phenomenal. I literally have ice in here sometimes 2 and 3 days, okay? Now this one you'll see has a really nice pad on it. I use it for my customers and people to sit on in my boat, my family. But I have some of these, I even have one as small as the Engel 25 that I use for a casting platform if I'm in some of the shallow skiffs that we film out of. And I've actually stood on it all day. I'm 275 pounds. It hasn't even dented the lid. The lid has a non-skid surface. It works great as a casting platform. And now Engel has gotten into the tumbler game. They've come out with their 30-ounce tumbler, and if you'll notice, the one thing I really like about it is the lid screws on, where some of the other lids just kind of push on. They're constantly coming out. They shrivel up in your dishwashers, and they don't seal as well. I talk to people, their drinks are constantly spilling in the other brands. In the Engel, you don't have that. The top is made right, screws right in for a super tight seal. Even got a little rubber on the bottom, so when it's on the boat, it's not sliding all over the place. Paul Cablin and the people at Engel Coolers, they just do things right. They're the original roto-molded cooler, the best cooler on the market in my opinion, and one you should definitely check out. It's really interesting when you come over here and you fish the Mosquito Lagoon area. There's no tidal flow in the lagoon. The wind has really picked up today. It was glass calm when we first launched the boat, and it's picked up steady. Now we've got probably a 15-knot wind out of the south. This would drive me nuts at home, where we don't like to fish the wind as much, but I've got good tidal movement. Here they don't have tidal movement, so they like the wind because the wind pushes the water around. That gets things moving, makes the fish more active. So it's a really interesting estuary to try to learn and try to adapt to. I fished here for years on the Pro Redfish tournament trail, and it was really a trick to kind of learn what the fish do, because having fished Tampa Bay and learning to catch redfish on the west coast of Florida, very tidal sensitive, come over here in the lagoon area, in the Indian River where you don't get a lot of tidal flow, really is a challenge to kind of pick up on what fires fish off, what makes them eat, what makes them tick. It's really a game to kind of learn all of that.
You think he's still on? There he is.
There he is. Right there, baby. Right there, baby.
Little cookie cutters, man. They're
Well,
great.
you know, and it took us a little while to find that pothole that they were in, but once Captain Brian got in the right hole, you're in the right hole now, kid. Swimming at me doing 80. Every one of them's kind of acting the same way. Running right at the boat. Headed for a trolling motor. Yep, cookie cutters, you're right. That's okay.
I could sit here and catch these little ones
I was
all
gonna say,
day
you know
long.
what? There ain't nothing wrong with that redfish right there. A couple of years, that redfish can be running around out there in the middle with some other 40
The big
inches.
one.
You know, there ain't nothing wring with that redfish. All day.
I don't think I'm gonna finesse this little. Come here, buddy.
There's nothing wrong with them redfish at all.
Not at all.
Nothing at all. Catch them all day long. Absolutely love it. And you know my passion, I love to get in here and catch them on artificials, but you know, right now you said the artificial bite isn't great.
No.
The water's been churned up a little bit here in the lagoon.
Right.
You come in here and you catch them how you need to catch them, whether it's on
Right.
live shrimp, whether it's on, you know,
Cut
if you can
bait,
catch them on jigs, that's great. You know, I
Yep.
love to drop some little johns on them, but it is what it is. See what you started?
Started something good, we hope.
Yeah, man, that a boy.
job.
Nice job, pal. That's all you. That's all Captain Brian Pounds right there. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and FishBrain, the app for fishermen. In today's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Brian and I are using 7-foot 2-inch, 15-pound medium fast-action Real Animals Signature Series spinning rods by Bull Bay Rods. We're using Quantum Smoke PTS 30 spinning reels with 10-pound Spiderwire Ultracast Invisibraid and 25-pound Berkeley Prospect fluorocarbon leader. We were using cut mullet on 5/0 Nautilus Light circle hooks. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals. Miralure, the record setters. Engel Coolers, the first, the best, your last. Bull Bay Rods, combined with original Fuji guides for a difference you can feel. Spiderwire, nothing gets away. Ray Marine, go hunting underwater. Dorado Boats, built to last a lifetime. Real Animals Tackle Box, brought to you by CCA Florida, the CCA Star Tournament, and FishBrain, the app for fishermen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy. Look at that. Yeah, it feels better. It sure feels better. Oh yeah, I would think he's better. That boy, Brian Pounds. You know, you're really just a little twisted.
What's that?
You're just a little twisted.
I'm twisted?
Yeah, a little bit. In a very good way. Stand down, too. Oh, he ain't that much bigger, but he felt bigger. He got a lot of attitude. Might have a little more shoulders to him. Come here, pretty. Come here, pretty. Yeah, he's not a cookie cutter, but he's close. Tell you what, he wanted it. Just a little bigger than the other one. A little bit. Pretty though, this one's a little more bronze. Blue tails, well, they gotta be eating a lot of those shrimp we saw coming out of the water. That blue tail. All blued up on there. Pretty fish.
Someone's got a heart on him.
You know what?
Bro, he got a broken heart. Look
He
at
does,
that.
look at that. He does have a little broken heart. The reason I'm in the fishing business is because of that fish right there. Working our way down this shoreline here, we finally got in a pothole, had some nice fish in it. We're on the back side of the pothole now, and that's all we're doing is we're just kind of working from pothole to pothole. We're just using cut mullet chunks, maybe 1.5 inches or so thick, and just pitching them into the potholes and kind of letting the fish do their thing, kind of sniff it out and find it. Beautiful day, it isn't too hot. Said it's pretty windy, but in this protected estuary, you can fish it fairly easy. Got something crazy going on my bait. Hopefully we can bust in a couple more here before the day's out. Yep. Come on, kid. What you got? Ooh, boy. Ooh, feisty fish too. Redfish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he come all out. He come all out of the water, dude.
Off to the
Yeah,
side.
he got all spiritual with you. I like it. Another feisty one.
Like a tarpon trying to jump out of the water
I
to
know
the
it, right?
side. I was like, what is that? No, my gosh, look at
Look at the size of that trout.
Yeah, baby.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Mosquito Lagoon right there, baby.
Are you
Now
kidding
we
me,
just
bro?
got to get him in the boat.
Are you kidding me?
Now we just got to get him in the boat.
Oh my God, bro. Look at that trout. Is insanity, bro.
I was like, I don't know if that's a redfish or not.
I thought it was a redfish, but must have
Okay.
just been a little. Look at this pig here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You want my grippers?
Well, I definitely want my hands wet. I don't even want to pick her up. I don't even want to put my hands on her. So I mean, that is just a big, beautiful breeder trout. And I don't, there just isn't any place they get them much bigger than the Indian River, Mosquito Lagoon area. I mean, look at the back. I mean, the fish is so thick. Look at the back on it. Look at how wide that back is. God, that's just a beast. Come here, I got you, I know. Look at that fish. Woo, that's amazing. Wow, what a trout, kid. All right, we're gonna let you go. I'm gonna just let you go. I want nothing to do with killing that trout for nothing. I know, we'll just let you go. I want nothing to do with killing that trout. Look at that pig there. Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford. Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost. I'm at the Rumfish Grill on St. Pete Beach, Florida. I'm with Chef Tyson. Tyson, what are we cooking today?
Today we're going to be doing a whole lionfish curry.
Nice.
So here I have my lionfish in its whole form. It's already been cleaned of the spines on it. Now when I do this, I do it over a low heat. I don't want to scorch the curry, but I do want to brown it and get some color on it. And I also want to break down the spices a little bit to kind of enhance them, get a little toastiness going. So I'm just going to put my lionfish down in the pan. We're just going to let that brown for a little bit.
We know how invasive this species is on our reef system out there, so the fact that we can eat them is a good thing.
Yeah, here at Rumfish, we're trying to eradicate the invasive species one bite at a time.
Amen.
All right. Now you can see we got some nice browning in the curry there. I'm going to start the curry paste, which is going to make this stock, the curry stock, if you will, which then cooks down into a curry sauce. So I start with a little onions, little shallots. I got some finely minced ginger here. I'm going to add some carrots to kind of balance out the spice that I use in there from the curry. I have here a curry paste that I make. Okay. I use some curry seasoning, a little tomato paste. I thin it out with a little oil. I'm going to add my green chilies. Now, in addition to the cayenne that's in there, I add a little extra fresh chilies to it to kind of really start to spice it up now. This is just a simple fish stock, white fish bones, celery, onions, carrots. And now the flavors are really going to start to come out in that steam. I add a little coconut milk for a creaminess too. Now you just want that to come up, and we're just going to let it simmer. So now you can see that the fish is cooked, it's firm to the touch, it's hot all the way through. Now to finish it off, I like to just squeeze a little lime juice in there, it'll help brighten it up a little bit. And then I finish it with a little cilantro in there, and we're good to plate. Just pour the sauce over. It's also gonna, the rice is delicious with the curry sauce over the top.
Smells good. Smells good, looks amazing. Chef Tyson, great job. For this recipe and more, go to our website. Real Animals Hook It and Cook It, brought to you by Rumfish Grill at the Guy Harvey Outpost. The bite's not a normal redfish bite today, where it's just that dunk.
It's off, yeah.
I mean, it's almost like a
Catfish.
I guess a catfish is probably the best way to put it, because it's like a
big
and then all of a sudden you're like tight.
Yeah, big pinfish.
So that a normal redfish bite is really just like they pin it to the bottom, just dunk, and then you're tight. This one's a little different.
Here he is.
Boy.
Oh, did I? No, I still got
it.
him.
Came at you. Get out of
Knocked fire out of that one.
Boy.
Damn, I thought I lost him.
Charter cabins all have some weird lingo, don't we? Knocked the fire out of that one.
You gotta meet my father.
He knocked the fire.
He just kind of looked like Burt Reynolds.
He knocked the fire out of that one. Come here. I didn't get it right in the corner of the mouth. Everything else, money. Oh, look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Mosquito Lagoon. Oversized fish, slot fish, big trout. This estuary has it all. Capt Brown Pounds, he's the guy. All you gotta do is give him a buzz, get over here and do some fishing. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Well done, kiddo. Great day on the water. Uh-oh.
Another trout, dude. It is another trout.
Is it?
Yep.
Come on.
Nope. I'm almost positive. I've been known to be wrong.
I hope you're right. Because if it's a trout, it's another dandy.
It's not fighting like a red.
No, it's not digging at all. Probably is a trout. Good for you, dog. Could be wrong.
No,
though.
it's a red.
It is a red.
Yep.
We can't get them right to save us, huh?
No, we can't.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with that red dog. Nice fish, though. Nice fish. You're gonna catch all the big fish today, huh?
I guess.
Just how you
Just
roll.
my day.
Yeah, this one's about the same as the last one we caught. Huh? Come on, come on, get up here. Got pretty spots. Pretty spots. There you go. There it is.
Slam that one.
Pretty spots. So yeah, that one looked like it just ate it. 2 spots on both sides. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. Healthy fishery, brother. Healthy fishery. Yeah, they are.
This dirty water, you know.
I'll tell you what, when they find that piece of cut bait, they're on it. Nice job, Ryan Pounds. You're killing it, kid. Oh boy. A great day on the water. Nicely done. I thought you had another big trout for sure.
I did. He was fighting like that last
He sure
one.
did, he did. He came up, shaking his head all crazy. Really kind of a unique day on the water. You know, we started out glass calm. You know, the lagoon was just like a bathtub, and then the wind picked up all day. And you know, kind of true to the full moon, the bite was a little better in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah, great day of fishing. Some redfish, big trout, Capt. Brian Pounds,
Yes,
the
sir.
Mosquito Lagoon. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic fishing over here. You got to come and do it. And this is the guy. We certainly hope you enjoyed this week's episode as much as Brian and I enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Captain Michael Anderson, reminding you that whatever you do, don't let your kid be the one that got away.